Hello everyone! Today we are taking on the Crucible of Evil, which apparently is going to lead us towards the Führer bunker. And actually, this place looks oddly familiar, in that it was the end of the first game. Whoops. That's the thing. Zombies coming up the ramp? Getting a feeling zombies coming up the ramp. Nope. Oh, apparently... I always forget about that. I don't know why. I'm not doing the keyboard thing that should do that, but... Okay. Oh geez, there they are. I found them. And we are switching to this machine gun. I thought I'd try it out a bit. It has decent ammo, but I seem to recall from the previous game that the accuracy, which we can see just by the size of the reticle here, is basically garbage. And that anything more than just a few shots basically renders it uncontrollable. So I'm just going to try and be very conservative how I'm using it. I say as I immediately am forced into a spot where I feel like I have to panic. Actually, this isn't a good place to be. This is not a good place to be. Actually, I think I like this side better. I'm just going to switch to the pistol just so I can feel a little bit safer. Not as used to that other gun yet. But, no time like the present. It's actually not too bad, all things considered. We're dealing with the regular hordes. It's using up ammo a little bit quicker than I'd like, but as I had mentioned in previous videos, in Sniper Elite Not the Zombie Army the First, basically, if a gun has more ammo in its clip, then you pick up more ammo off the ground. So, actually, you do get to compensate for its rate of fire slightly that way, which is good. Oops. And now we get to see just how great I am at sniping, which is to say terrible. There's a... Wow, I was about to say, there's this book, you may have heard of it, pretty popular, but I don't know, kind of a cult status book here, not really. Animal Farm. One of my favorite lines from that was, I think it was the horse, or no, it wasn't the horse, because the horse was the hard-working one who represented just like your average idiot who was okay with the way that everything had always gone. I think it was the donkey, because he was the asshole, but he wasn't about to do anything about it. He was just bitter all the time. And somebody asked, like, well, what do you think of the changes? And his response is something like, things will continue to go on as they always have. Poorly. I always love that. It's a fantastic response. Such wit that the author probably spent, like a week writing it. Definitely not a spur-of-the-moment kind of burn. So I'm going to see if I can get the phrasing for the story right, because it made me laugh pretty hard. I had checkpoint clear, and now the gate's open. Perfect. So I had recently, my folks came, stopped down, say hello, all that kind of stuff. My grandpa stopped down. We were riding in the car with him, and I think it was my dad said something about, like, man, if only there was a handsome gentleman here who could help you. And he said, I don't see any handsome gentlemen around. And I was like, that's 2 generations of family burn. It just happened right there. It was fantastic. Oops. I just realized that scoped accuracy doesn't count for headshots, does it? That's probably why my scoped accuracy is always higher than I would think. Because I'd give myself maybe about 1 out of every 3 shots for headshots. More so if I'm concentrating really, really hard on getting a single headshot. So, let's see, what else we got? We're supposed to be going over there. Looks like we have to wrap around here. Got these little sniper blocks. Don't think that we'll be encountering a sniper this soon, though. Would be surprised if we did, at any rate. Looks like we got a bit of drop going on. So, yeah, about maybe half a mil down. Should be fine. Yeah, about 30 meters. I think I determined it's like 40 or so. It needs to be 1 mil, so... As soon as we get a kill, we can determine what the distance is and figure out how to adjust for a drop accordingly. See? Strategy. Thought. I just prefer to avoid those things. most that I can. I do enough thinking during the day. Why do I want to do that during video games? Ugh. Which is a blatantly untrue statement. I just want to point that out a little bit. It's just I have to be in a mood for it. Like games like XCOM, oh my gosh. So frightening to play. Like, yeah, this just requires you to, you know, devote all of your brain power to figuring out what the best possible move is at any given situation. The benefits and shortcomings of devoting your resources to a certain item, you know, no big deal. It's not going to screw you out of the entire game in the future, is it? Those permadeath mechanics, yo. Like pain. But they also make things a little bit more interesting. It comes right down to it. Oh. Okay. That was perfect! Oh my god. I am looking forward to seeing that one on the replay. That was so menacing and then so immediately neutered. That's fantastic. Never in a million years. And how did I... That's not even... That hat would not protect you from a bullet. I'm calling shenanigans. Guys, we're done. This game's unrealistic. Turn it off, guys. It's unrealistic. Just kidding. Oh, and you actually can't get up there to him. Huh. Get the feeling I should be going somewhere. Is it up there? I don't know. Huh. Not so subtle telegraphing. Brought to you by a not so subtle game. I mean, why write antagonists when you can have Nazis or zombies? Or Nazi zombies. Actually heard a story that Snakes on a Plane, ooh. Okay. Yeah. That'll derail a train of thought. That was creepy. I heard a story that Snakes on a Plane was actually designed. It was designed as what's the worst possible movie premise you can come up with in like a single sentence. And somebody said, "How about Snake?" Oh God. Okay, that did a good job of being creepy. I am going to give them that. That over there. What the hell? Okay, skeleton. Alright. That was cool, guys. You did it. You got me to shut up. Hey guys. How y'all living? You look like you could use a grenade. There you go. Let's see. Also, really? Shopping mall? Whatever. I don't think we've seen enough zombies in shopping malls in America. Not in Dead Rising, or Dawn of the Dead, or anything. Because you see, man, zombies, they represent the consumerism. They represent how we're just willing to throw money at stuff. Eventually we'll become a mindless horde, dude. It's too late, we already have. I like my material possessions. Don't you try and give me an allegory? Unless it's an allegory for racism. Okay, that is escalating quickly. Need to get a little bit better position. Holy crap, I survived. I should not have done that. Alright. Let's focus down these skeletons a bit. Actually, this gun might be better suited for it. We'll see. Could also kind of be jank. Yeah, it's just kind of jank right here. Do something that's a little bit more reliable. Oh god. Let's scroll around the corners. Oh, I actually saw something kind of neat, zombie related today as well, which was Dead Island, which is a terrible game. Don't play it. I absolutely hated it. It was the sorry, I actually have to focus here. Something I'm not used to. What's that stupid Ayn Rand? Atlas Shrugged. It's the Atlas Shrugged of video games. Because, oh god. Whenever in a video game, Jesus, they are unrelenting. Whenever you get a chance, one of the best skills that you can usually pick up, and short control burst goes right out the window when it's, oh Jesus, skeletons. So let's do one of those, and hopefully get some good kiting. Or nothing. Nothing is also good. I mean, I didn't want it to explode, basically. Okay, something. But yeah, so let's switch to the Colt. This actually isn't too bad at this point. Well, they're going to sneak up from the other direction. Come think of it. I just have to take out these skeletons. Whole part right here. There's plenty of room to fight the zombies. This would actually probably be a pain on another difficulty level up. Or if they threw in the guy with the machine gun. This seems like a really tight space for them to do that. So I'd be genuinely surprised if they did. And I don't think that the PPSH, whatever gun that I'm using, the Russian one, would be very good bursting down one of those flame guys. I'm not sure. Like, if you could get right up in his face and just unload, if enough of the shots would go where you need to go. Alright, there we go. I think that's all the skeletons. So feel free to switch back to the sniping rifle. So Dead Island. It has a skill tree that you can use, and every other game that I've played, it's always the best idea to pick up the extra experience early. And actually, I've had kind of debates on that internally, kind of offline sort of stuff, because I'm going to derail myself now. Basically, if there's an item and it makes it so that you gain an extra 5% experience, that means for every 20 levels that you gain, you're going to gain 1 extra level. So let's say that you plan on making it to level 40. Let's say level 50 is a cap. That means that skill is just going to pick you up an extra 2 levels. And that's not really that worth it. Like, even at 10%, that means for every 10 levels worth of experience that you get, you'd be gaining, oh Jesus, another wave. Awesome. Just what I always wanted. And this accuracy is totally helping me out here too. So let's focus on it right. Basically, you're not getting a lot of bang for your buck potentially out of there, but in, like, if the experience, okay, you need to choose it a bit. I guess if it's one of the ones, like Path of Exile, where instead of using, it uses cumulative experience basically, so you need, 1 million, yay, checkpoint, 1 million experience to get to the next level, and then the level after that you need 1,500,000, so maybe with that, because the percentage scaling would make it different, but still pretty sure. No, maybe not with that. I'd actually have to crunch numbers, and it's not something that I can do in my head while fighting zombie hordes. But basically, going back to what I was originally talking about, Dead Island. So it had one of those perks, and I immediately took it because I figured it would be the best bang for my buck. But as you level up... Okay, summoners. Good. I know what those are. Okay, yeah, definitely should have seen that one coming. Do you have to shoot them in the head? Looks like that might be the only way. Ooh, that is an interesting mechanic if that's the case. These guys wobble quite a bit. No problem for an expert sniper like myself, but still, damn. Yeah, the zombies in Dead Island level with you. So, they learn, like, they start off pretty much as dumb as these guys are. Please kill that guy. Oh my god, thank you. And all of his friends. I don't have your stove. Oh, hey, there's still another one. That's a problem. And a solution. Bullet to the brain! Pretty messy one, too. I actually kind of missed those a little bit, but nothing too bad. Just doing a little windmill. Yeah, the zombies in Dead Island. Jesus, I've been talking about this for like 5 minutes now. Kinda don't want it to stop. So they started off slow like these guys. They just kind of like shamble at you, nothing too challenging, and you can escape them via ladders and other things like that. Basic Zombie 101. But eventually they learn how to climb buildings, they learn how to climb up ladders, and they become a lot more harder to deal with. This looks like a place for a sniper. That isn't me. What's going on there? Oh shit, would you look at that? I was totally right. I was 1000% correct. That was a little low, that was a little... Oh, they took 4 shots. But it's slowing down, so we know that we got them. Ooh. Okay, so actually, looks like maybe 2 is the right amount. About 2. Let's get moving to some cover so I can take out these guys. I'm not worried about them later. But yeah, basically, the moral of the story is leveling up in Dead Island was not as helpful as any other game ever created in the history of ever would lead you to believe. So I felt like it consistently punished my success and planning by making the game more difficult for me, which I just thought was poor design. And that is a game that has enough poor design choices where another one is not acceptable. Maybe about 1.5. This is where, if you can get your heart rate down, it's very helpful. That looked good. Total facial. Oh, that was perfect. Just because it went into his eye. That's the only reason it was perfect. It took forever for me to actually land it. It was kind of sloppy in execution, but besides that, perfect. And again. I feel like that might have been 2. I didn't have it steady enough because I've been moving around too much, so there's more scope sway than would have been otherwise. So yeah, big artillery gun, more zombies. Which, you know, is weird. Who would have thought? More zombies in this game? Get out of here. I play this game for the historical accuracy of the weapons for the zombies. Something's happening. It would help if I actually took the time to concentrate with the game, but why would I? Oh, okay, that sounds like a screaming guy. That's definitely a screaming guy. Where are you coming from, screaming guy? There he is. Okay, so it's good to know the left is blocked off, or else he would have pathed better. Or at least you have to hope. Yes! Alright, that's another one where I'm feeling pretty happy. There was the summoner, I think, that came up and just died in the most spectacular way possible, and then that headshot. Gotta give me a little bit of credit for that. Just a little bit, not too much. Don't give me much credit. It's a tiny bit of credit. Like, between, if it were college and, let's see, you're taking like 20 credits a semester, that would be a 2-credit course in how to shoot someone in the face, approximately. You might be able to get it transferred from high school if you scored high enough on your shooting somebody in the face AP exam, at least a 4 or higher, and it's graded on a bell curve against your peers. Okay? Everyone following me. Good. Hey look, plane crash. That sucks. How did zombies destroy a plane? This makes me nervous. We are not dealing with ordinary zombies if they're capable of taking down things that are several, like, thousands of feet above them. I don't know. Planes get thousands of feet high. I'm saying that they do. Anyone who disagrees, feel free to disagree. I don't know much about planes. There was a while where I was really happy. It makes me so sad that I can't say this is a meaningful statistic anymore. But it used to be. What the hell is that? Oh, a meteor. That's where those guys come from. That's a guy I need to kill. That's actually kind of neat the way that they did that, all things considered, but Jesus Christ, I need to kill this guy fast. Okay, I think I got him. Not before he summons some dudes. These guys seem like they are prime candidates before they double down. This gun actually has a lot of spare ammo right now. Alright, let's just go ahead and try and nip this one in the butt. Get out my bud nippers, nip that in the bud. Alright, so guy who gave me the suggestion to use that gun in this situation, you're alright. I don't know if any other gun would have gotten the job done quicker or cleaner, but that application made it worth it to bring along. So I was saying before, I used to be able to say that the only time that I had been in a plane I had never landed, which I liked, because I had gone up, and it was my first time going up in a plane, and I decided to jump out. I did skydiving after having never flown before. So as we're going up, everyone's just kind of, shooting the breeze, looking around, looking at the ground, and I just have this look of majesty on my face, like, oh my god, this is amazing, guys. But I did it out in the Midwest, so I did it out in the Midwest, so instead of looking at anything cool or interesting, I was just admiring how perfectly symmetrical the fieldwork is, which I've got to give it to them. It was pretty symmetrical. I am not oh, it is. Yeah, like when you get up that high, I mean, it sounds stupid to say it, but it's just like looking at Google Earth, which is kind of cool. But yeah, you can see that the farmers, they have some neat rows using that GPS technology, which I know far too much about, being out here in Iowa. But yeah, it was fun. If you ever think about skydiving, I fully recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's maybe like $200, which is a little bit pricey for it. I mean, more so considering that you don't really get anything you can take away from you, and it's more if you want to get photographic evidence or video evidence of you doing so. That is not an experience that you're doing to share with other people. You're not going, hey look, it's a video of me skydiving. Because anybody who sees a video of you skydiving just goes, yeah, I know, I've seen people skydiving in videos all the time. I have Google Maps, I know what it looks like from high above. I've been on an airplane. It's something you have to feel. But that's just my own bias. I'm kind of like that. When people are like, look at the photos from my vacation, and like, instead of taking all those photos, you should have just been like relaxing, because I'm not relaxed looking at your photos. You know, like I just like to be somewhere that isn't work and not have to worry about work, and just like chill out, and hang out with people. I don't do it so I can show people back home, like, look at this place where I was. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Alright, looks like we still got some more to go. Okay. Oh, that was my chance to shoot that barrel. And the bridge. Well, if I die, I know what I'm doing. So we've got a skeleton army behind me, zombies emerging from a lake of blood in front of me. Yay! My 1000th zombie. I guess enemy, but, you know, roughly analogous. Oh god, here they come. Grenade out. He said to nobody, oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I died. Alright, let's try that again with less sucking. Alright, ammo supply is full. Now I know, shoot out the explosive on the bridge, hopefully before they show up. That might allow me to backpedal up here, because backpedaling up here might seem like the best place to fight this. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hey, zombies! What are you guys doing? I didn't even see you come in. Welcome. Welcome to Germany, zombies. Still have not used the slowdown heartbeat thing. I don't think effectively at all, or just at all in general. So there's that. Alright, now we see the glowing red hue there. So we're just going to wait for them to get right up on it. Yeah. We'll call that a success. I remember this ending so poorly in the first video. Oh god. Well, I know who's not going back that way. Balls. Which has become my new favorite expletive. I'm not quite sure why. I'm just gonna try and kill these guys, clear a path. Look at the spread on that machine gun. That is atrocious, and we saw it before. Alright. So actually, that cleared the objective, but are we still dealing with assholes? Yeah, we still got assholes. Good news, guys. We got assholes. On the upside, I think that anyone who triggers that landmine is also going to trigger that dynamite, which is good news for us. Because dynamite blows up real big one. Is that a monkey soldier? No. Okay, that's just a bad face. You know, monkey soldier, face, same difference. Survive the siege. Oh good, more summoners. Where are they? Oh god, where are they? Where are they? They're somewhere. Oh crap, you're kidding me. That is a far away location for me to kill them. Okay. This is not a problem. We can deal with this. Random shots are not going to do it, so I may actually have to, you know, take the time to think things through. So we got one down. There's another one. There's another one. We got zombies. We got zombies. No summoners. I'm not seeing a summoner, guys. Nope. I'm seeing a summoner. Oh god. They're here. Alright, so they are just going to be up there just to be a general nuisance, I think. Balls. That was a bad time to be out of ammo. We could use another landmine, which should definitely work in this circumstance if we had it, and we don't. So we won't use that. I don't see the skeleton immediately, so I'm going to take another shot at this guy. Because I have a feeling that taking them out is going to be more important than dealing with the skeletons, because they can probably just summon more. So, there's two down, and I'm guessing that we're going to be dealing with a third in a relatively soon fashion. Cue. Oh, that was a good one. That was like up through the ribs into the brain. You know, for those of you who are listening to the audio portion of this playthrough, that sound of juicy entrail explosion was brought to you by, oddly enough, Taco Bell. Is that a sniper? Are you kidding me? Is that a sniper up there? Thought I saw someone else up there. Okay, yay, completed the objective. I can get a checkpoint. God, I hate it when I'm right. Okay. So let's see. If we stick to this wall, sniper shouldn't be able to snipe us effectively. However, we still have a buttload of dudes to deal with. So sniper's dealing minimal damage, but just enough to be annoying. So let's get a grenade out. That should clear that skeleton. Spray and pray. Because I really don't want to have to take those guys out again. I don't want to say that I got lucky, but I'm not going to say that that was large enough. And actually, it looks like, yeah, he does have a good angle on us. Crap on a stick. This has escalated quickly. Let's find cover at least. Coming up, which is good for that achievement status if I don't already have it. I don't think I do. Alright, looks like the sniper has got himself stuck in a stupid loop. So that takes care of his reign. kind of fortunate that the game glitched out, but I'm willing to take it. And he actually got glitched because of his buddy, who also wanted to shoot me. That's beautiful. I'm guessing about 2 mils. Wavy scope because my heart rate was in like the 120s, but 2 mils was the correct answer. For 120 meters. It's good to know. Like 40 meters, probably about a half to 1 maybe then? Not sure. I guess it would follow that 30 is half, 60 is 1. So 60 meters to 1 mil? I don't know. I just play video game, man. I just find zombies and I shoot them with my gun. That is all I need to know. Yeah, this gun has capacity, I'll give it that much. Yeah, it really looks like we are pushing through to Das Führerbunker. There was DLC for the first game. I see a note to survive, but I see no siege. Hello, siege. Does that mean survive Steve? Is this a siege of Steves? Is that what's going on? Is this one of them avant-garde things? This hill seems like it's going to be bad news as soon as they get up here. And also they cast a shadow, which is fairly convincingly a zombie. Right over there. So this may not be the best of ideas. It may not be the worst of ideas. Speaking of which, let's do one of those. Just for kicks. And I guess explosions. Explosions is another valid reason to do that. I'm not satisfied with how much I wasted doing that, so let's do it again. Okay, 7 for 1. So that's average of 3.5 based off that decision process. That's acceptable. Let that guy blow up. Shoot that guy in the butt. Another screaming guy. Last guy came from this direction. Yeah, we took a little bit of damage from that, but that's alright. Okay, so now we definitely know that there is a spot to the right where zombies can come from, which may or may not be our way forward. Trying to take him out before he got to me, which may have been a mistake. As you can see, we've taken a lot of damage. We're actually pretty close to the death point. Let's see if we can reload before he gets here. Boom. That's why it's important to have audio, ladies and gentlemen. Again, for the people just listening to the audio, whenever you hear those screams. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't such a chore now, was it? Oh, cool. We're like at the Führerbunker. And I thought it would be a little bit more of a trek. But that's also good. So that means that we're basically right there at the end of the first game. That sucks. Yeah. Totally jumping down into a nondescript hole. There's a little green star that tells me to. Oh, this could be it, guys. We could see Zombie Hitler. Which I think I was saying that there was a Kill Hitler DLC, and I don't know if I ever finished that train of thought for the first game. You just had to snipe. Yeah, no like. You just had to snipe him. And I forget whether they rendered him with one or both testicles. I believe it was both, because I think that there was mild disappointment because the internet is weird. No, it doesn't matter. So I'm sure that this is infuriating people because I'm just walking in circles, but I'm just kind of checking the place out and trying to find where forward is, and it's probably towards the fire. We'll go left. Okay, so the remains of the dead humans have come back to life and are trying to kill us, but that's okay. You know, for other people it would be a horrific onslaught of terror, but for us it's just Tuesday, so, you know. For those of you who get the reference, 5 points. Keep track of the points on your own. Okay. I felt bad. You can't just leave him there. Plus, he may have bullets. And he did have bullets. Look at that. Oh, good. There's a phone ringing. This is mildly unsettling. I mean, I know that, well, I'm not going to say I know that nothing's going to happen, because there could be just little jump things, enemies showing up where I don't expect them. They did a good job of atmosphere with this one. Are those dudes? Are those my friends? Is one of them me? I think one of them must be me. Oh god. Oh god, they're there. Oh, you know what? This game probably addresses the issue of how zombies propagate if humans are their only food source. Oh god! Okay. It was one of those guys. Crap on a stick. Crap. How am I going to deal with this? Okay. That was not among things that I expected in this situation. Just for those of you who are unclear, for those of you keeping score at home of things I was expecting. Take a note of this. Probably over a very long time. Careful. But yeah, you know, there's always the problem of if zombies chase humans and eat their brains and rip apart their flesh, then how is it that they create more zombies, basically? And so it seems like these skeletons, or these zombies who are lower on the food chain, if you will, they were actually just exclusively used for food, and the zombies with flesh are the ones who were infected and only partially eaten. So, you know, now we have, oh Jesus, we have canon established for this series. At least that's what I'm going with. Please be that side. Thank you. I really only take a few shots on this guy. And I know that I could probably be running in some other fashion, but I honestly think that as long as it's just him, I can take him. I mean, this isn't going swimmingly, but it's not overly dangerous, let me say. I could have gotten in a shot or two there, but I didn't because I'm ignorant. Here we go. Don't get all stingy with your bullets. It's a fun achievement. Got the relic. Oh, is that the boss man? He seems about as nonplussed as I am by that sound effect. And here? Alright. Well, that wasn't that bad. Still, can't pay voice actors too much. There we go. There's level 3. We got some kills, we did some stuff, we played some games. I will see you guys next time.